Hello Year 3, welcome to our first maths lesson of the week. Today we are doing a little bit of work, still working on addition and subtraction, but it's a little bit different. So let's get going. Now we are estimating today. So the idea of estimating is initially we are going to do what is a really good guess using what we know, and then we'll check what we have done by using our methods that we have practiced already. Now, I found this quite tricky when we did this in school. We were struggling to see how we could round up and what a number was closest to. So let's have a look at this. So there are 195 people on a train. There are 308 people on a plane. Complete the sentences to estimate the total number of people. So 195 is close to. Now, if you think about it, 195, we could say it's close to 190. It's only 5 away. I want to think bigger than that. I want to think, what 100 is it close to? Now, it's not close to 100, it's actually close to 200. So I would say 195 is close to 200. It's only 5 away. And 308 is really close to 300. So if I've got one number that is close to 200, and I've got one number that's close to 300, what would my estimate be of what those two numbers would equal? So if I've got 200 add 300, what would that equals? So that's what I'd write in here. 200 add 300 equals, and then your answer there. Okay. So we're estimating means that we're not using exact numbers. We're just having a really good guess, an educated guess, thinking about what it could be, because we already know that the 200 is really close to this, and 300 is really close to this. So my answer to this won't be too different to what this answer will be. So work out the total number of people on the plane and the train. So now you need to actually do 195 add 308. So using your column method, do 308 add 195, all the way around, doesn't matter. So add those two together to work out. So once you've worked out your answer, have a think, was it a good estimate? How close was your estimate to the actual answer? If it was really close, then it's a good estimate. If it was really far away, then it wasn't a good estimate. Okay. Question number 2. Estimate the answer to 395 add 49. So again, what 100 is 395 close to? Now 49, there's no hundreds there, we're not thinking about hundreds. What number is that really close to? Think about the 10 that might be close to. If I added one more, possibly, what would that be close to? So if adding 395 is close to what 100? 49 is close to what other number? My estimate is, now work out the exact answer. So how close was your estimate? Now it says talk to a partner, but again, you're just writing a sentence for me there, or you're talking to someone around you. So how close was your estimate? Number 3. For each question, work out an estimate and the exact answer. So for your estimate, for the first one, you've got 705 subtract 194. Now I'll give you this one so you can have a go. So you would do 700, because it's only 5 away, subtract 200, because it's only 6 away from 200. So 700 take away 200 equals, and work out your estimate, and then you'd work out your exact answer. So you do 705 subtract 194 using your column method that we have been practicing. So again, have a look at the other ones and have a go at those. Okay? This will take you a little while because you've got lots of different things to do. The estimate shouldn't take you too long because it's just using round numbers. It's either using multiples of 10 or using hundreds. Okay. Number 4. Why is it a good idea to estimate the answer to a calculation? So write one reason. So why do you think it's useful to do this? Amir is working out 195 add 412. So have a look at how he's done this, what his answer is. So use an estimate to show how you know Amir is wrong. So don't write this in column method. Think about what 100 is the first one near, what 100 is the second one near. So what would those two added together give you as an answer? So how do you know he's done something wrong? Mr. Jones cycles some kilometres each day. The table shows the distance he cycles. So on Monday, he does 189 kilometres. On Tuesday, he does 88 kilometres. On Wednesday, he does 215 kilometres. And on Thursday, he does 53 kilometres. So Mr. Jones planned to cycle 500 kilometres by the end of Thursday. Has Mr. Jones cycled as many kilometres as he planned? Give an estimate. So your first thing you need to do is work out your estimate. So I would do, so if it's 189, I would start that one and I would estimate that one at 200. So have a think, what other numbers would you estimate the other ones to be? So think of a sensible estimate, again, using tens or hundreds. Once you've done your estimate, can you work out the actual answer? So you could do this in a few different column methods. You might do 189, add 88, then your answer from that, add 215, then your answer from that, add 53. Or you might have a go at working out differently. You might do 3 numbers added together. Try not to confuse yourself though, and do check your answer if you are doing it as all 4 in one calculation, because that'll be quite tricky. Lots of numbers there. Number 7. A bottle is full of 813 millilitres of orange juice. A glass has a capacity of 495 millilitres. Can you pour 2 full glasses of juice, give an estimate, and explain your answer? So what is the capacity? How much can the glass hold? So if I had 2 of those, what would it be? Could I pour that amount of orange juice into those 2 glasses? Number 8. Whitney is estimating that if she saved enough money to buy a new dress and a new bike, Whitney has so far saved £220. The bike is £135 and the dress is £65. I've not saved enough. I've not saved enough. £65 is close to 100, and 53 is close to 200, which means I need about 300. Now, have a look at what she said there, because she said this wrong, hasn't she? She doesn't need 153, she's 135. So have a think about what she might need to do. So do you think she's saved enough? Or is she right in saying she needs to have about 300? What do you think? So is she correct, and explain your answer? So does she need 300? If she does, tell me why she's right. If she doesn't, tell me why she's wrong. Okay, let's get on with our answers then. So, if you have a look, those are your answers. Now, if you have a look for this one, I would have probably done it slightly differently. I would have probably said 200 add 200 add 90 add 20. So I would have probably said that it would have been 420. So I think that might be a little bit of an error there. So that should be 200 and that should be 400. Just to be careful there. I think this the answer hasn't been quite written right. So a good reason to do an estimation is to check if the answer makes sense. So like when we did the one checking the answer where he'd put it was over in the thousands, and we knew it wasn't, it was only going to be in the hundreds, it makes sure it makes sense and that it's roughly about right. So for this one again, a little error there, so that should be 135 is close to 150. So she doesn't actually have to go to 200, she should only go to 150. And 65 is close to 70, so she was doing 150 add 70, 220. So she has saved enough. Okay, and that's the end of our maths for today. Join me on Wednesday for another maths lesson.